So today we are going to Paya Indah Wetland.
Let's go and learn about wetland. Wetland is a biome or geographical area that is saturated or covered with water permanently and seasonally that forms important ecological habitat. Paya Indah Wetland consists of 80% of water and 20% of land. Most water bodies here were formed due to the split that used to be a mine site. The common trees that usually were found in wetlands are bamboo, sugarcane, tree ferns, and much more. The Convention on Wetlands of Important Ecological, especially as Waterfowl Habitat or Ramsar Convention, was created in Iran in 1971. The aim of this convention is to halt the worldwide loss of wetlands. The freshwaters of wetlands were found in Malaysia is in Tasik Bera Pahang, Langkawi Kilim Kers Geoforest Park, and Kota Damansara Community Forest Park.
Let's start with the first animal, which is hippopotamus. Hippopotamus is a vertebrate animal under kingdom Animalia. The phylum for hippopotamus is phylum Chordata. Did you know that hippopotamus and rhinos are different? Well, let me tell you. Hippopotamus spent most of their time in the water. It did everything in the water such as mating, giving birth, sleep, and many more. While on the other hand, rhinoceros are fully live on the land. The big difference we can see is rhinoceros possesses horns while hippos doesn't have horns, and hippos is much smaller in size compared to rhinoceros. Do you want to know what hippo eat? Well, their main food are napier grass and fruit. They eat at least 80 kg per day. That's a lot. Hippos are mammals. They breathe using their lungs. The hippos capable to close their nostril in the water. When they are on the land, they excrete red slime sweat to control body temperature. Interesting, right? So let's talk about hippo reproduction. Hippo gestation period is 8 months. They reproduce in the water. Lastly, hippo cannot be cannibal because they are herbivorous, but they can deal great damage and attack other predators or other hippos if threatened.
So we move to the crocodile. Crocodile in the Paya Indah Wetland has 68 estuarine crocodile, and also we have the false gharial crocodile. The differences between the gharial and also the estuarine crocodile is based on their jaw. Estuarine have the more larger jaw compared with the gharial. The habitat for the gharial usually at the swamp area, but for the estuarine they live along the riverbank and also lagoon. Also, they migrated to the other places during the monsoon season. The average lifespan for the estuarine crocodile up to 70 years, while for the false gharial up to 80 years. Here in Paya Indah Wetland, one nest was discovered with the 65 eggs. The eggs resemble the swan eggs but have the notable harder shell. Under the light source, eggs with presence of the ring in the albumin indicates the healthy eggs and have the potential to hatch, usually only 50% from the total number of eggs. Their gender also determined by the temperature, which is the below 28 degrees Celsius will be female. When the temperature above the 28 degrees Celsius, it will be male. Also, we can determine by look at their jaw. For male, their jaw is more bigger compared with the female. Quarantine center is important for the crocodile to adapt themselves with the new environment. Here, they are fed by the chicken, beef, and also the mutant by the local farmer.
At Paya Indah Wetland, we have discovered 4 different species of turtles. That includes Asian leaf turtles, Malaysian giant turtles, radiated tortoise, and red ear sliders. Asian leaf turtles and Malaysian giant turtles are actually native freshwater turtles, meaning they can be found here in Malaysia in the wild with their according habitats such as ponds, lakes, and stream of water. Meanwhile, the other two, which are the radiated tortoise and also red ear sliders, are actually non-native species. Radiated tortoise in Paya Indah Wetland are actually bought by Paya Indah Wetland itself for 25k ringgit and was imported from Madagascar. Meanwhile, for red ear sliders are natively from Midwestern United States and was domesticated globally as pets. That's how it ended up here in Malaysia. To differentiate between turtles, tortoises, and terrapins, they are actually differentiated according to their habitats. Turtles live their life mostly in water. Meanwhile, for tortoises, as land dwellers, they live on land, while terrapins, they balance their life in living in water and land. Lastly, to determine the sex of the turtles, we are able to identify the sex by checking the bottom of the shell. If the shell is curved, that means it's a male, meanwhile a flat bottom shell is indicating a female. This allows male turtles to actually get into the mating position appropriately without stepping off from the female.
We did a jungle trekking at Paya Indah Wetland. Most land are barren land. At there we found many species of trees. First, we found a acacia tree. It is not a native species that we found in Malaysia, but it from Australia. In other countries, acacia grows as strong logs that can be used for furniture, while in Malaysia, acacia wood is sweet and thus it can be used for stationery pencils or wood pencils. Acacia trees easy to grow and it helps to neutralize soil. Then we found a pala leaf or mangrove farm palm. Usually, we use it in making traditional festive delicacies such as ketupat. However, it can be used as containers by cooking it for cooking in the woods. Next, mertajam trees that we found in Paya Indah Wetlands. It has fruits in red and black in colors. It can be used as an herbal treatment after giving birth for women. Hope you can get some information in this video.